Hi everyone, today I am here to bring you a quick abdominal workout on the Pilates Reformer. Today we're going to be just using our reformer and also a squishy ball to really activate those abdominal muscles. This is going to be a quick, intense, and effective burn for those days when you just want to work the abs a little bit harder. As always during this workout, please feel free to modify as necessary, adjust the springs to your body and to your reformer. When you're ready, let's get started. All right guys, so I'm all set up. I've got my foot bar and my headrest up. I am on 2 heavy springs, and we're gonna start laying down on our back with this ball right underneath the bottom tips of the shoulder blades. So just place it a few inches in front of the shoulder blocks and then turn to face your foot bar. Nestle your back onto the ball. So again, that ball is right underneath the bottom tips of the shoulder blades, and then bring your heels onto the foot bar about sit bone distance apart. Right away, we're gonna bring our hands behind our head, letting our head feel nice and heavy in our hands. Let the tailbone also get nice and heavy on the carriage, and bring the elbows slightly wide so that you can see them in your peripheral vision. From here, let's inhale and press the carriage out, and exhale and pull the carriage in. Nice. Now, if you need to make any adjustments as far as the placement of the ball on the carriage or on your back, now's the time to do so. Nice. Let's do a few more here. Engaging through the abdominals right away. The last 3. The last 2. And last 1. Come all the way in. Move to your toes. Still sit bone distance and parallel, keeping the heels nice and high. Press all the way out and pull all the way in. Inhale out, exhale in. Now we'll start to add on with the upper body. So as you press the carriage out, curl the head, neck, and chest up, maybe just a little bit higher. And as you pull the carriage in, let the chest open up to the ceiling. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, open the chest. Deepening the abdominals as you really lengthen through the lower body. Now let's do 4 more here. The last 2. And last time. Now stay here, just swivel your heels till they're touching. Extend your arms in front of you and start your 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice firm pumps of the arms. That ball is really nicely supporting your spine, so maybe you can curl up just a little bit higher here. Nice strong breaths. Reaching those toes into the foot bar. See if you can extend your spine back a little further away from that foot bar. Last 3 breaths. Come all the way in. Bring your toes completely together, thigh bones parallel. Bring your hands back behind your head, elbows nice and wide. From here, press those legs to straight. Let's lift our right knee into a tabletop position, and then we're gonna pull the carriage in. And as we press the carriage out, we're gonna rotate towards that lifted knee with our upper body. Inhale, come center. Exhale, rotate towards that lifted knee. Inhale, exhale. Making sure that the foot that is on the foot bar, that all 5 of those toes are actively pressing, that that knee is pointing straight up to the ceiling as you extend the leg and as you come in. Let's do 4 more here. Last 2. And last time. Now stay pressed out, stay in upper body rotation, and take your bent knee, extend it over the foot bar, draw it in. Extend it under the foot bar, draw it in. Extend, bend, extend, bend. See how tightly that you can get that knee into the chest. Let's do 3, 2, last one. Extend the leg under the foot bar, turn your torso front, lift your toes up into the foot bar. So now you've got one foot pressing down, one foot pressing up, finding that opposition, and now we pulse the torso up, 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 up. You've got 8, 7, really press in both directions. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot onto the foot bar, come all the way in. Take a moment to readjust anything you need to, and then we'll switch to the other side. So your other knee comes into tabletop, pressing the carriage out, rotating towards our lifted knee, coming back in and turning center. Press and rotate, and center. Let's do 3 more here. The last one, keep your leg extended, stay in upper body rotation. We reach our extended leg over the foot bar, into the chest, under the foot bar, into the chest, over and under. Draw that knee deeply into the chest using your low abdominals. Let's do 4 and 3. The last one, hold the leg under the foot bar, turn your torso back center. Press up with that bottom foot, press down with that top foot, and pulse the torso up to the ceiling. You've got 8, 7, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. From here, we're going to rock and roll ourselves up to seated and change out our spring a little bit. So I'm coming down to 1 medium spring. I'm going to grab my ball between my hands and lower my torso all the way down to the carriage. From here, let's take our heels into Pilates V, extend the legs nice and long, and just make sure that you have a little distance between your shoulders and your shoulder blocks. Take that ball between the hands, take the hands up to the ceiling above the shoulders. Take a big breath, inhale, exhale, keep the heels and inner thighs squeezing as you peel the spine up off of the carriage, coming all the way up to a seated position, tailbone directly down towards the floor, and then tuck the tailbone under and slowly, slowly peel the spine back, trying to find your space below the shoulder blocks. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, head, neck, and chest lift. Ball reaches towards the feet. Peel your spine all the way up. Tailbone reaches straight down to the floor. And then slowly tuck the tail under and roll the spine down. Let's do 2 more just like that. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel. Sit up nice and tall. Roll it all the way back down. Last time through. And roll it all the way back down. Come all the way in. Adjust yourself so you feel comfortable. Bring that ball in between your knees. Bring your knees into a tabletop position, and let's just grab onto one of our loops. So I'm going to grab one short loop with my hand. The other hand is just resting down by my side. From here, I'm going to give that ball a squeeze and lower and lift my arm. Nice. For just a little while, we're going to work with our head down, concentrating on sliding our front ribs down towards our hips throughout this exercise. Gentle squeeze on the ball to keep the hips and knees centered. Last 4. Last 2. And last one. Bring the hand up to the ceiling. Take your ball and place it on your opposite thigh. So you're taking that free hand and pressing it into the ball. The thigh is pressing into the ball as well, and your other leg is going to reach over the foot bar. Now, as your arm goes down, your leg will go up. As your leg goes down, your arm goes up. Arm and leg working in opposition here. Let's do 4. And then we just have one more exercise on this side. The last one. Beautiful. Bring both arm and leg up to the ceiling now, and we're going to circle the arm and leg together. So we'll circle the arm and leg down, out to the side, around, and up. Down, out to the side, around, and up. Staying stable through the sacrum and the pelvis, and that'll kind of determine how big your circle can be. Good. Last 3. And 2. And last time. And of course, we'll reverse. So out to the side, around, and up. Last 3. And one more time. Beautiful job. Lower your feet down, lower that strap down. Let's do all of that on the other side. So we're going to start with the ball back between our inner thighs. Grab onto your other loop. Bring your knees into a tabletop position. Give a little squeeze on that ball. From here, just lower and lift your other arm. Think about working from the underside of that armpit. Finding your breath. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. Bring your arm up to the ceiling. Take that ball, place it on your opposite knee. Find compression on the ball in both directions. Extend your other leg over the foot bar. From here, as the arm goes down, the leg goes up. As the arm goes up, the leg goes down. Nice job. Let's do 3. And last one. Bring both the arm and the leg up to the ceiling, and let's circle the arm and leg down, out to the side, around and up. Three more in this direction, trying to marry those two movements together. Last one. And beautiful. So let's reverse it out to the side, down, around, and up through the center. Almost there. Last 3. And one more. Very nice job. Bend both knees, rest your feet. Let's put that strap all the way back, and we're gonna come up to seated for a moment. So we'll work a little bit of rotation here. I'm gonna change to one heavy spring and take off my medium spring, and then I'm coming to kneeling facing sideways. So I'm gonna start in the center of the reformer. I'm gonna place the ball in between my knees, and then grab onto the loop that's closest to me. Now you could totally do this on a medium spring. A heavy spring is heavy, right? So I might think about changing mine as well, we'll see. From here, I'm just going to hover my hips off of my heels a little bit, give that ball a squeeze, and then bring the hands together and apart. Nice, finding that exhale as the hands come towards one another. My shoulders are aligned directly over my hips here. Adding on, as the hands come towards one another, we're going to stand up tall on the knees and then sit back down and hover over our heels as the arms separate or the hands come apart. Good. Let's do 3 more here. Thinking about growing the spine tall to the ceiling. And last one. Now stand tall on the knees. Stay there. Interlace your fingers or cup one hand over the other. And let's just find rotation. So rotate towards the shoulder blocks. And then rotate towards the foot bar. Keeping the hands in line with the sternum throughout. So it's just deep rotation at the lowest floating ribs. Let's do 4 more here. Last 2. And last time. Very nice job. Take a seat, place that strap back, and we are just going to turn around and do the same on the other side. So carefully rotate around, sitting down towards the center of the carriage, maybe a little closer towards the foot bar side. Taking the ball between the inner thighs and grabbing your loop in your hand. Let's start with the hips hovering over the heels. Shoulders are over those hips. And just close and open the arms. Adding on. As you bring the fingertips together, stand up out of the knees and then sit back down. Let's do 3. Last one, stay lifted and find rotation to the shoulder block and then towards the foot bar. Again, this movement doesn't have to be huge. Make it precise. Keep the hands directly in line with the sternum throughout. Let's do 4. And last time through. Have a seat, place that strap back. Okay, so one more time, we're gonna come to lay all the way down onto our back. You can keep the spring just as it is. Take your headrest down. And let's lift our hips and place that ball directly underneath the hips. Arms resting down by the sides, knees in a tabletop position. Bring your heels together and your knees apart here, firmly pressing your hands down into the carriage. Good. When you're ready, press those legs out, point the toes, flex the feet, and bend the knees back in. Inhale, press out. Exhale, pull in. Finding your breath. Zipping up the backs of the inner thighs as you extend the legs. Nice, let's do 3 more here. And 2. Last time, hold the legs extended, lift both legs up, reach them out to the sides, around, and together. Good, now while your sacrum is on that ball, just think about keeping the hip points pointing directly up to the ceiling, even as the legs travel through space. Last 3. And reverse. Last 3. And last time. Bring your toes directly up to the ceiling, crisscross your ankles, nice long legs, and let's take this movement down over the foot bar and back up to the ceiling. For 3, and 2, and last time through. Beautiful. Bring your legs parallel to one another. Scissor the legs, one leg over the foot bar, and then the other leg over the foot bar. Tailbone staying nice and heavy. And when you're ready, adding on, we'll do 2 scissors. And then a big sweep of the legs around. 2 scissors. And a big sweep of the legs around. Let's do 4 more sets here. Last 2. And last time through. Bring both legs up to the ceiling. Last exercise here, lower the legs and lift the legs. You can keep the legs nice and straight or bend the knees softly out to the sides. Last 4. Really work hard to keep the tailbone heavy. And last time through. Beautiful job. Lower the feet carefully down to the foot bar, sit bone distance apart. Lift the hips up and remove that ball. Let the sacrum feel heavy on the carriage. Bring your feet wide, the width of the carriage, and just let the knees windshield wiper into the middle. Loosening up that low back. Come to center, let those knees fall into one another, and rest here for just a few moments. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the mouth. Staying here as long as you like. When you are ready to get up, carefully slide your feet off to the side of the reformer. Have a seat. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that quick abdominal workout on the reformer. Make sure you leave me a comment or a question down below. Let me know what you thought and let me know what you'd like to see next. As always, please subscribe and share with your friends, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.